well, and I hope this is working because I did actually do another NASCAR event commentary and it didn't register on YouTube. Looks like this one is working though. Talk amongst yourselves while I just get my phone to make sure it is working. Come on, join. See, it's still not going right. I don't know what's going on. So let's come back out this again. Does it not like the word NASCAR or something? It's crazy. I can't hear myself on it or anything. Just talk amongst yourselves while I just sort this situation out. Clear all. Okay, let's try again. Can I hear myself? There we go! Hurrah! Hurrah, huzzah! There we go. All right, so all's good. Sorry about that, everyone. Right, so we shall crack on now. Finally, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like me broadcasting NASCAR races. But anyway, selfless plug here. I've got a NASCAR series on MRC, which I'm desperately trying to get up and running. We're doing testing nights at the moment. 3 kinds of races. Sprint race. Well, not really 3 kinds of races. 2 types of car. We all have the same car. 5 circuits, 3 races per night, 2 sprint races, followed by a feature race, which will be about an hour long. I'm going to show you tonight, I'll show you here, a sprint race, a feature race around Daytona, and the other car, the Camaro, the shenanigans we had with that. So there's only 5 here today, but this was an absolutely cracking race. Welly Bob here in first place. Let's go back to Welly actually. So Welly Bob in the... Oh, it's not going to show me, is it? It's going to give me a flipping... I wanted to give the number. So here's Welly Bob in first... Oh, let's just start this anyway. Welly Bob here in first place. In the 65 car. Berserker Boy in the General Lee in 01. Shaggy in 66. Frank Castle, new entry to this, in the purple blob machine, as we found out last night. And then Campo, at the moment, bringing up the rear. Let's see if the camera will show me what his number is. It's got a bad start here as Campo. Has he got a number? Yeah, he's number 70... Oh, come on, camera. 71, there we go. So, here we are, settling. I've got my Audi cheap as chips, sweet as you like coffee for this ride we're going to have. So, the gaggle of drivers all trying to work together. After lap 1, you can see Welly Bob's got out into the lead, held the lead. Everyone's streaming through nicely. Ooh! But Frank's binned it. Oh, Frank's binned it big time there. What happened to Frank? Frank just gets it wrong. Oh, slams into Berserker. So that will show us. I hope I've got the right race here. Oh, it took out Campo as well. So that will show us one of the first features we got in this race. It's basically a virtual race safety car, where the lead group now will slow down to 70 miles an hour and let the others catch up. So we just forward this. As you can see, they're slowing down now, waiting for the others to catch up. And go by, as Frank did. I'm not sure this is the right race. Might be. We try again. Shall we, Frank? Come on, Frank. Join up again, Frank. Yeah, and he was off again. Right, so hopefully this is the one. Still got a long way to go before we get round. So basically what happened, they go round to the start finish. Here we go. So Welly Bob will be able to shoot off at any point from the pit entry to the start finish line, and he's just coming up to that point now, and the safety car, if only one person comes off, or two people come off, only comes into effect in the first 5 laps. After 5 laps, it'll be a case of the only time a safety car will come out is if there's 3 or more crash. Last 5 laps, anything goes. So we're already nearly halfway in this race. And where's the boys behind? Here we go. So, coming up to a halfway point of the race. Nice livery there on Shaggy's car with Jurassic Park. This isn't the right race. I'm pretty sure I was meant to be commenting on another race, but I'll do that again as well. It's too low. Sorry, 3 low, 2 high. They managed to hold it. Yeah, Frank's just about got it. They've kept it together, so the gaggle drivers are still there or thereabouts. There's Berserker's bump drafting, Welly Bob here. Glorious sign. Shaggy's left, hung out to dry, going a bit high at turn 1. Oh, I can hear scraping. Yeah, scraping. And Shaggy's off. This definitely isn't the race I was thinking of. But as we are on lap 5, yep, we slow down again, and then I'll skip it forward. So that was the last time we wait for someone on their own. Shaggy's done it again. Goodness me. Shaggy's catching up far too quick. En's got it wrong. Right, let's go round. This is definitely the wrong track, the wrong race. I'll do another one because this wasn't this isn't the one I was thinking I was meant to be doing. Safety cars galore. I think this is actually Frank's first race that we did. So we're gonna have another race after this. This is the bonus race then. So here we go, lap 6 already. Coming round. Here we go. So from this point on, anyone can go, and now there's not going to be any safety cars. And there goes Welly. Welly's off. He's been in the lead, still in the lead, but now the safety car situation is off. 65 going high, coming down low. Berserker's on the 01, stays low. Now got the slipstream with Welly. Catching. Working as a train there, that Berserker and Frank. Campo's a little bit hung up to dry. He probably wants to come in. There he goes, he's coming in now. Nice Shaggy, group of 2, group of 3. Oh, Berserker's been pushed wide. Oh, Frank's getting squirrely. Gets a little bump tap there from Shaggy mid-corner. There's calls for chaos. That little tap was all it took, and everyone's off. Campo's look at that from Campo's point of view. I think what that was is Shaggy unfortunately got a bit of bump drafting going, caught up too. There you go. He nudges Frank Castle there in the middle of the corner. It's unsettled him, unsettled Shaggy. Campo's avoided it. Frank's nearly got it. Welly, but what was Welly Bob going off for? Top crashing everyone. Why did Welly get unsettled? This is definitely not the race I was meant to be doing. Oh, Welly hits Berserker. So Berserker's now got it all. Oh, Welly avoids everyone. So this kind of nearly should have, perhaps there's 3 or more. I guess that was really another safety car, believe it or not. But it's just allowed Berserker to get out. And as this isn't actually the one I was going to commentate on before this round, because I'm not sure if Frank catches up, Camper doesn't catch up. On lap 9, Berserker's out in front on his own. Here we go, though. There's a battle for second place now. Let's go on board with Campo. He's lost the other 2. The boost is on weak, so given over the course of a longer race, these boys who have crashed will have the opportunity to catch up. Campo's decided to stay high and not take the slipstream with Frank. And And they're running out of time now because they're coming down to the back straight. He's got a nice run here. There's Campo. He's caught hand over fist over Frank. Gives Frank a good shove. They're coming into the last corner. At the moment though, it's Berserker's going to win this one. Kind of like gifted to him because everyone else took each other out. So Berserker's going to finish in first. Frank will finish in second. Keeps it ahead of Campo and Welly third. So Welly caught right up there. So it's great driving from Welly to keep going. And here comes Shaggy bringing up the rear. So now I actually do the race that I was going to do, which is not that one because it was a much better finish. Let's have a quick look. It wasn't that one, it was this one, I believe. Oh. Just going to quickly skip through to about halfway in the race. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. And we are off again in a minute. So I need to put the details on. Here we go. So now then. Now I believe this was one of the best races I've had so far in all of testing. Shaggy 66 taking up the mantle of air pusher. And already the gaggle of drivers. 4 have got the low line. Frank's probably wanted to dip into that low line at some point. Campo starting to work with Berserker, but these two already got a little bit of a gap. Great livery there on Shaggy's car. Coming round now to the end of lap 1. Here we go. They've managed to keep it together. 4 lap. Great driving, everyone. Coming across the start finish straight. Oh, look at these glorious sights. Bump drafting galore. That's the way to do it, boys. That's the way to do it. So there's a great livery, Shag. I do like that. I'm not sure what the Jurassic Park's got to do with the mystery machine, but I like it. I'm not sure why. Welly Bob's, everyone's got great livers. I do like it. Here we go. Look at this. Line astern. That's the way to do it, boys. Just survive. Let's see if we can all survive through 5 laps now. Everyone's still with us. Glorious sights. The speed for these boys are also the collective 5 bump drafting all in a line will get them away if there's any other drivers behind. Like fury. Everyone's calmly getting on with this, keeping their line, keeping their position, staying low. Oh, Frank drifts wide at the back there, scrubbed off a little speed, but he's still within slipstream distance of the cars in front. We're all still there. Look at that, 5 nose to tail. Ooh, getting a little bit leery. 3 wide now. No, we don't want that. Going across the start-finish line, not until the end of the race anyway. Berserker's been hung out to dry. There he goes. Berserker's hung out to dry, so he's shifted cleverly there back into a spot rather than try and force his way in to where he was. Now Frank's been hung out to dry. Is Frank gonna? Yeah, Frank's trying to squeeze in. There he goes. Campo is going to let him in. Rather than force the issue, just find and wait for a spot. In the meantime, Shaggy's been out in the lead the entire race so far. Lap 4. No crashes yet. This is good stuff. I'll put the car info one as well because I want to see how fast they're going. 215. Oh, well, he gets that slightly wrong. So see with the added bonus of 5 cars doing all this to work together, they're going super fast. 211. Let's see what they get up to. Berserker bump drafting 215. 220. Shaggy got up to 220 there. That's with that. I think that was a collective bump draft. You can see that's pushed Shaggy and Berserker a little bit further away. And here we are at the end of lap 5. There's not been a crash. Hurrah! Well done, boys. Finally. No safety car for us. We know how to do it. Oh, Berserker goes straight through the camera there, going very low at turn 1. Oh, they're still squabbling. They're trying to keep it clean. Oh, Willie got it horribly wrong. So the group of 5 is now down to 4. This is the way it works. Got past the 5. Oh, has Frank's gone up underneath? Has Frank kept it? Managed to hold it? He has. Oh, I thought Frank was going to take Berserker out there. The 01 was going to go, and Campo wisely keeps out of the crashing Frank. But is now hung out to dry on a high line. And well, he's recovering now, trying to catch up. In the meantime, it's the Shaggy air pusher. Still out in front. Let's go with Berserker, because I've got a feeling Berserker, he's been stuck behind Shaggy for a while now. It's probably lifting mid-corner to not force the issue too much. Yeah, a little bit of lifting there. You can see there's a little bit of lifting as he's come out of the last corner. Sticking with Shaggy. Biding his time. These two now working together. Oh, it's a little bit too low. These two now trying to work together perhaps to keep out of the way of Frank. What happened to Frank? I missed that. Where did Frank go? Oh, Frank, how did he get? Oh, Frank, big crashing. Good crashing there, Frank. What happened here? So Frank coming around. Oh, gets just that. So Frank, basically what happened there, he buried it. He absolutely buried the car. It's given Campo some damage. Hopefully that doesn't stop Campo from keeping up with the lead cars. Can still keep up with them. Needs to get a little bit more in the slipstream, but the damage still hasn't gone yet. You can see there the front bumper and front left of Campo's flashing red. Finally it's going to go at some point, I think after about 30 seconds. There we go. So yeah, here goes Campo's now reeling the 2 leaders in. Berserker and Shaggy, they've been nose to tail now for at least half the race. Berserker gets a little bit too low there. Really want to get any wheels lower than the yellow line. So Campo's trying to go around the outside here, but as Berserker's still got the toe of Shaggy, he's pulling him along. Oh, this is tense stuff. We've now got 2 laps to go on lap 9. Is Berserker just biding his time? Yeah, he backs off there instead of forcing up the inside. And Shaggy's just staying in the slipstream. Campo's hung out to dry down the wide line. But no, Campo's getting very leery, trying to avoid the 71 there. So Berserker's gone side by side, and he's also got a damage as Campo. So Berserker's gone side by side. Here we go, last lap. Now, side by side with Shaggy. Going around the outside. Oh, he's scrubbed off. He's hit the wall there, scrubbed off a bit of speed. Is Campo going to get Berserker? That little nudge on the wall is going to hurt Berserker, perhaps. But here comes Campo around the outside. Berserker on the inside now. Can he get? He's gaining on Shaggy. He's got the slipstream. Can he make it count? He's going to go high. Has he got more? He's got the slipstream. This is going to be a Grand Slam finish. Can Berserker bring it in for the win? Here we go, up to the line, and it's Berserker with Shaggy second and Campo third. Welly Bob has caught up as well. He was catching fast into fourth. Frank Castle finishes in fifth. What a great finish. Let's have another quick look at that. Berserker got a lovely run out the last corner. Gave him just enough there to put his nose in front of Shaggy by the start-finish straight. And there's Campo following. He had momentum as well, so another lap that would have been Campo in the lead as well. A great race. That was a really good race, chaps. Enjoyed that one. Right, so this is the nighttime one. Was the one we did where it's a longer race. I think we had more people. Yeah, here we go. More people turning up. So this has got fuel on, and we're now at night time. I can't remember what happens in this race, to be honest. But while we are waiting for the start, I'm not sure if there's any crashes or anything. We've got 3 purple blobs in the track now. Just taking a sip of coffee. Yep, here we got 3 purple blobs. Purple's the colour, and these new boys are. You've got Shaggy, Welly, Appa joined us, Mark Schumacher, aka Mutt, Campo, and Frank back here in the other purple car. So this is a longer race. Oh, I need to put the details on, don't I? There we go. Longer race. 20 laps. Fuel on. Headlights on. Frank just drifting, losing touch with the cars in front. Everyone's trying to learn line astern. It's good. The General Leo 1 is taking up the brunt of being the air pusher for the start of this race. Oh, superb crashing there from Welly. That was masterful stuff. Welly, what did you do wrong there? Oh, Welly sort of gets it wrong. You're trying to avoid Appa. Is he going to take it away? Yes, he smashes someone as well. Oh, proper damage, Welly. Good crashing. Let's have a look at that from a third-person point of view. That's the one I want to look at. Let's have a look at that again. So Welly here, coming up the inside of Appa. Appa's drifted a bit too low. Welly goes high, just a little nudge, off onto the grass, smashes into the wall. Doesn't take anyone else out though. It's interesting. But we're fast forward us now to when Welly gathers himself, so we've got another lap to go. Here we go. I believe Berserker was actually meant to be, yeah, Berserker's the lead car, and he's off. So at the restart after the safety car, changing the positions, where he's back at the rear of the pack, he's all okay. No damage done apart to his heart rate. Berserker's now got a jump on the cars in front. It's not going to really help him too much, apart from keeping him out of trouble. But here we come, down the start-finish straight. Just listen to the commentary. Yeah, that's all working fine, still good. Right. Ooh, as Appa and Berserker get into it. Oh, just looked like Appa was getting a bit too touchy-feely with Berserker. Berserker's already low. Appa comes up underneath him far too quickly, rams Berserker out the way. Appa, that's on you, mate. You can't force your way through like that. One more time. Just ease off, Appa. Don't need to ram into Berserker. You just ease off there. Let's just cause another. Appa's taking the race leader out. So Appa's now gonna start the race. Let's go round and it's everyone gathered up. Here we go. So from the restart, lap 5 is just about done, so there won't be any more restarts for singular people being taken out. And we are underway again. Lap 6 under the Daytona. Daytona, that's in Florida, isn't it? Daytona under the Floridian night sky. We'll go to the field now. Now we've gone past the threshold of 5 laps. Appa's in first place. Frank, or Roy Castle, as I wanted to call him, in second. Shaggy's in third. Weddy Bob fourth. Mutt is in. Oh, Mutt's now moved up to fourth. He's gone around the outside of Welly, but even though he's gone around the outside, he's backing off, trying to come back low, but Berserker was there, wisely stays high. He should slot in behind Berserker, I believe. Yeah, there he goes. Mutt's good driving there, Mutt. Campos bring up the rear at the moment, 71. Oh, massive sparks! Someone's very wide there. That looks like Shaggy's very wide. Let's quick look here. Why does Shaggy go very low there? Oh, he's just avoiding contact from Appa. Appa's been a bit leery, I have to say. Needs to be smoother than this Appa. It doesn't take much to stay on board with Shaggy, because I think he came low around this corner as well. No, it's alright, it's all good. You have to be much smoother, Appa. It doesn't take much to put people off, as the new boys, Mark Schumacher and Mutt and Appa, both decide to go high, which is not the best way to get into the line low, but Appa's in the lead, still in the lead from the restart. A little bit leery, with Roy Castle in second, Welly Bob third, Shaggy fourth, Mutt sixth, Berserker's keeping it low and steady, sixth place. Campo's now caught up, so we've got a good bunch here, 7 drivers. Here we go, line astern, that's the way to do it. Oh no, Frank's got up underneath Appa. Dangerous place to do it, but he's done it. Appa's forced, Appa's high. Appa's scraping the barriers, going to scrub off a whole load of speed. It looks spectacular with all of those sparks flying. Appa's now trying to, he's got back down. That's because there's too many purple cars. I thought Appa was mud. Oh! Appa's again hit the wall, he's damaged the car. He's just drifted him back to last place. So, oh, his Welly Bob's got off. Welly's smashed it again. Oh, proper good crashing. Oh, that was a spectacular wreck, the entire car crash. What happened there, Welly? No, he's just buried it too much. Just bury it, that's it. Just proper. Look at that, the entire car's got engine front and back. Buried it too long, mate. That was a classic case of just ease off. You got the slipstream. You had your foot buried, which spun you around. But we're not stopping. The group is now down to 6. The Purple People Eaters up front, Frank Castle and Mutt. If you don't know what the Purple People Eaters are, then go look it up. It's the Minnesota Vikings defense. But the group of 7, don't think there's the. I think if I did it correctly, there shouldn't be any catch up on this. Oh, Zappa's getting a bit leery there with Campo, trying to force the issue. Great livery there on Campo's car. But Berserker's moved up quietly to 3rd place, taking his time behind the cars in front. Shaggy's been forced wide, high. Appa's forced his way through a little bit, giving Mark Schumacher a good run for his money there. Oh no, there's Appa. Oh, there's a lot of bumping and barging going on board. Well, I can't go on board with Appa, it's squirrely too much. Campo's been left hung out to dry. He's going to be careful if he gets damaged, but he's managed to hold it and keep it pointing the same way. Shaggy gets a good slingshot there. Coming into 3. Is he going to go 3 wide? No. Is he going to back out? No. He's going to hit the wall. Scrape the wall. You can see Appa's gone from the rear of that group now up to 3rd. Also, far so good. Frank Castle still is now taken up lead place. Berserker's now up to 2nd. Fuel shouldn't really be an issue in this one, because doesn't look like they're going to run out. And obviously with the safety car as well that we've had, we can fuel save at that point. But these 3 boys, 1, 2, 3, obviously, state the obvious, why don't you? Come from the Murray Walker School of... Oh dear, what happened there? I got a feeling... Oh yeah, I remember this. So, Frank, this is the bit I was telling you about. Appa gave me a bump draft which pushed me into you. just when I didn't want to be pushed into you, but it's not his fault. There you go, I got squeezed up the inside there, just spun you around. Bump drafting, sorry about that, Frank. Oh, Zappa's been bundled as well, just Mutt comes through. Just means Berserker's now out in the lead. With Mutt in second, Appa third, Campo fourth. Shaggy's got damage as well, so how did Shaggy get damage? Oh, full breast almost. Shaggy gets slammed into the wall. Let's go aboard a Shaggy. Yeah, it's been slammed into the wall. Lost touch a little bit. Should be that they had to keep up or catch up that distance. I can't remember if I got boost on. Oh yeah, I took it off. So no, there's no boost. So Shaggy might not be able to, especially as he's got damage as well. He's only doing 193. Until that damage is gone, he's going to lose his ground and the draft and the cars in front. So we've now got a group of 4. From 7 down to 4 with the General Lee 01 in the lead. Mutt is in second, still trying to find a way to close that gap up. Appa's now bump drafting Mutt, the Purple People Eaters, and trying to catch the leader, but they're bringing Campo with them, and Shaggy's trailed off. So yeah, it's a group of 4 now. It's the way it is in NASCAR. You start off with a big group, and just things happen, and people just get little nudge here, a little bit of damage here, and the group goes from we've lost. Who was that? We lost Mark. We lost Mutt. What happened to Mutt there? Looks like he just gets it wrong then, because he was in second place. So the group's gone from 4 down to 3, it looks like. Oh, that's a strange one. Some sort of connection issues, or something's gone wrong there. He's got no... I don't know what's going on there. Hardware issue for Mutt, perhaps? Strange one. Let me know, Mutt, what happened. But in the meantime, here we go. Back out in front with the General Lee 01. He's bringing the Rowdy Appa with him. Berserker and Appa got history together. They've just been in MRC race last Friday with Berserker. Got the better of Appa. Can Appa return the favour? There's also Campo still there. So we're down to 3 with 5 laps to go. Also keep an eye on, see if any of the drivers that have fallen by the wayside, whether they can work together to form a second group behind this lot. Is Campo, is he within slipstream? Yeah, he's just about. Campo's going to join this group, or these two. Back here we've got Shaggy and Mark. So yeah, that's what I remember now. Welly and Frank got disconnected, didn't they? Here we go. Campo comes up the inside. He's got the bear of Appa. Nice driving there from Campo. Nice smooth overtake. He's got a slipstream now. Berserker gives Berserker a good shove, pushing Berserker up to about 2:15. 01, 71, and Purple. 1, 2, 3. Last 3 cars in it. Shaggy's just a little bit too far off the back, and Mark, I'm not sure what happened to Mark in the middle of all of that, but we're down to 3. With the Ruffles 71 sponsored Campo. Hounding Berserker Boy now. You can see there, great driving Campo. I want to highlight that. That was great driving. Look at Campo's throttle. He doesn't keep it buried all the way through. Backs out there. He's still backing out. He's coasting. He's chose not to go too hard into the back of Berserkers. Now back on the powers. Appa gives Campo a massive shove. Gained really quickly there. Side by side. Can Appa keep it clean at the high line? Falling behind, yep, he is. Appa needs to give Campo another little nudge, because now Berserker's got a little bit of a gap again. Well, we got just a little pause before we get to the end of this race. I shall just have another quick drink. And I'm back, and I remembered to take the mute off. Here we go. So these boys now, keeping it clean. Clock, well, the laps are ticking down. Campo's now trying to look a little, is looking a little, oh no, Appa, that's what you don't do. I saw that, no. I think it was Appa. Let's have a look at it again. I think Appa just, this is Campo's coming down. Oh, it's this is where we need the communication. So Campo's, yeah. Sorry, Appa, that's on you, mate. You can't just barge into the back of someone like that. One more time. Campo's already, although he's sort of in the middle, you can't just barge into people. Try and avoid him at least, or just back out of it. So now it's down to 2, unfortunately. Campo regathering himself as Shaggy goes around into 3rd. Mark's still going around. So, what not to do? Unfortunately displayed there from Appa. It's his first night, so it's a learning curve for everyone though. It's down to these 2. Appa's scraping the wall. I'm surprised he's not getting damaged, because if you do it too much, you will get damaged. I think I saw someone with a damaged wheel at some point. Here we go, final lap time. So Berserker's coming around now. He's got to avoid someone who's off the track down low, which is Campo, regathering himself, keeping out of the way. Has Berserker got it? He's been in the lead for a while. Oh, it's Campo. Sorry, Zappa scrubs off a bit of speed there. Yeah, it's only down to 199. Berserker's up to 204. Coming around to the last bend. He's got the distance. Surely Appa can't catch him up. Well, he's going to have a go. He gets in the slipstream. He might have a chance, but no, he misses the slipstream. So Berserker's going to win. The second time, Berserker 3rd, Appa 2nd. Shaggy will come round to finish in 3rd. Mark Schumacher in 4th, and Campo unfortunately in 5th place. There we go. So that's that taste of the feature race, and now we do one more race because there is another car in this series. So we shall pick on Blue Moon. We have one of the races we did the other week. Can't remember which one of these 2 was a good one or not. If we go for this one. Here we go. So we're in, this one is the Camaro, potato, tomato. I don't know how you want to say it. We've got, this was from the week before where we had some other drivers, so I'll go through the drivers, and this is one of the other ovals we'll be running. The Big Mac, Golden Brownie, Brucey, with his Brucey bonus of 24, Whirly Bob, myself, Lightning McQueen, Mini. We should go to the liveries because there's some great liveries. Oh, his Whirly Bob's off already. Oh, has he kept it together? He's kept it together, but he's gone to the back of the pack. God, I need to go through the people. Dinky, Dennis, Seamus and Whirly Bob. So we've got 8 runners and riders here, but the Big Mac currently out. In front, coming around the back of the circuit, closely hounded here from 24 Brucey. And then you've got the gaggle. Let's call it the gaggle. Look at this gaggle of 5, 6 drivers. Squabbling back here, probably holding each other up a little bit. It's like the McQueen just got his nose in front of Golden Brownie, but the Big Mac's going to be taken here from Brucey. Brucey going up with Brucey bonus inside. Nice slipstream move there from Brucey. Nice line through there from 24. So 24 in front, Big Mac 2nd. And then Berserker's been mullered here. Coming out of this corner, if I remember rightly, I was just destroyed by everyone. Goldie squeezing me to the barrier. I then get smashed again from Dinky, and then punted from someone else. Yeah, that's what they think of the leader, the guy that sorted all this out. Thanks a lot, chaps. Remembered, noted. Shoved me at the back. Anyway, 24 coming round now. These two have pulled out a gap, probably because this mob, squabbling over third place. Golden Brownie, Welly Bob, Seamus. Surprisingly, as I remember as well, I'm pretty sure, the famous last words, even though Blue Moon's not the best of ovals, as it were, I don't think we had many, if any, safety cars. I think there was one or two. Can't remember exactly which race they were on, but it did actually lend itself to quite good racing this track. As you can see, we're really close together. This whole gaggle of drivers, apart from these two spoiling shows, Big Mac retakes a lead. Not letting Brucey have it all his own way. A great power slide there from Big Mac coming down the final turn. But if you want to see power slide, and watch these bunch of muppets coming around that last turn. Legends, the lot of you. Line of Stern finally coming down the back straight, the start finish straight. Look at the glorious shots. Everyone trying to look like they know what they're doing. Coming into turn one. Do we not take each other out here? No, we don't take each other out here. We all managed to get past. Surprisingly difficult to gain places here, but Brucey's now got a bit of a gap over the Big Mac. Oh, there we go, that's why. Big Mac loses it at the exit of turn one, which has just given Brucey clear air. The 24 is now on his own. Catch up is on. I believe the boost was on for this race. So hopefully Big Mac can get back in touch with Brucey. But these lot aren't going to do themselves any favours of all the squabbling and drifting and bumping and barging. But look at this, they're still pointing in the right direction. And we're now coming up to lap 5. So hopefully if they can keep it going for one more lap, a bit of bump drafting there for everyone. Oh, 77 of... Was that... Oh, I get a squeal of tyres. Berserker's gone wide. We all pointed in the right direction. Oh, is that Dennis? Dennis drops down low. So who's out in the 77? That's a great looking livery. That's a great looking liveries here, I have to say. Oh, it's Minnie. Minnie drops off back there. Let's go on board with Minnie and watch this. I was about to say shit show from his point of view, but it was bumping and lagging a bit too much. Seamus scrubs it off some speed there in the 228 on board a Golden Brownie. Coming down the back straight. So we got through 5 laps without needing the safety car. Well done, boys. Golden Brownie now is looking up the inside of Seamus 228. Oh, he's going to squeeze him a bit. He nudges him a little bit. Just allowed Lightning McQueen, Berserker 95, to squeeze in front of Golden Brownie. Here we go. Golden Brownie back now to 7th place. We've still got Minnie, so we're all still here. But Minnie's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Berserker boys caught up to 5th. Looking up the inside of Dennis. Minnie's going wide, drifts it wide. Nice power sliding there on board of Golden Brownie. Oh, Seamus got a good run there. It's just giving Berserker a bit of a nudge. Let's go back up here, which is just allowed Welly, who's been at the front of this gaggle of Muppets behind him, has managed to avoid them all. Look at that, 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, Seamus gets it wrong. Spins it around and takes everyone out. Oh, classic stuff. Let's have a look at that again from Seamus's point of view. Let's go on board with Seamus. Finally, someone gets it wrong on lap 7. I think Seamus has lit the rear wheels up. Yeah, scrapes the barrier. Gets T-boned from... Oh, good stuff, boys. Golden Brownie slams Seamus into the side. It just ended up Berserker again. At the end of all of this, sandwiched there between 2 boys, slammed into the wall. That's what they think of him. Yeah, I can hear Bruce's laughter all the way back for the bottom of that, for the length of that straight. The field's properly strung out now. 24 in first. The Big Mac second. Welly Bob's keeping it in third. Well done, Welly. Just keeping his nose out in front of these boys behind. Oh, I can hear more squealing the tyres. But Dennis is still in amongst this. 28 of Dennis. He's been hunting down Welly quietly, kept it there or thereabouts. He's looking up the inside. Here we go. Can Dennis take Welly? Finally, someone else take third place. Dennis has got through, but can Welly undercut? Oh, Big Mac spins it as well. Big Mac has lost it. At the exit of turn one, he's just done what Seamus did. He's lit up the rear wheels, spins it the wrong way. This is giving even more distance now for Brucey to laugh as he cruises around on his own, waving at the crowd, even though there's 3 laps to go. But Welly has got back into second. Let's go back, because here we go. Dennis was taking Welly at turn 1. Did Welly get a really good undercut? He avoids the action at top there. Yeah, great undercut there from Welly. Good finger licking gone stuff, Welly. Retakes second place. Great driving. The mob now down to 5 drivers, although still with 3 laps to go and boost on. I'm pretty sure those guys at about, as you can see, Berserker's in last place, has just put the fastest lap in at 45, whereas these boys are doing 46s, so it is working, the boost, but I'm not sure how quick Berserker's got enough time to do anything about it. He's got the Big Mac back there for company. Bushy's still on his own, doing the times crossword puzzle now, getting so bored. 17 across. Loser. Oh, there, speaking of losers, Big Mac's done it again, spun it. He's not gonna get a chance to catch up now. Yeah, you're a loser, Brucey, because you're missing out on all the fun. All the fun was back here. Look at this lot. Nose to tail from start to finish. Managed to avoid safety cars. They're coming round now for the last lap. Oh, as well, he slams it into the barrier. They're still there or thereabouts. The gang has been squabbling the entire time, but 24 of Brucey, he wanted to do things the boring way, is going to cruise round to a win. But it's a case of what's going to happen with this bunch of Muppets. As Berserker Boys got into the back of it, that's how good. The catch-up does work. Berserker's back into 7th, caught the group up, but Welly, here we go. Welly still, he's been there or thereabouts. Welly deserves second place, I have to say. Shavers, who's crashed, regathered, is also there or thereabouts. Look at this, side by side, everyone. Coming into the last corner, Seamus is gonna drift very wide, and he drifts so wide he goes off. Seamus, after all that work, has binned it on the last corner, but you can see up here we're gonna have to look at it again. Let's go on board with Dennis. Seamus hits the barrier, comes back inside. Dennis just about avoids him, and that allows Goldie to take another position as we cross the line. Look at this, look at this. We've got, look at that, well done Welly. Welly in second, Goldie in third, Dennis in fourth, Berserker got back to fifth, and Mini back here in sixth at 77, and then the other deprobates back there picking up the places. What a great race. That was fun, I have to say. Big Mac finished in 7th, and Seamus, who went from hero to zero, damaged his engine, damaged his car, back in 8th place. So there we go, Blue Moon. That looks like it's going to be a fun evening when we do that. It's the Camaro ZL. It's the Camaro ZL 18 package, I think it is. So anyway, that will do for now. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you want to be interested. You want to get involved with the series. Look us up on MRC Facebook page. There's an events up there. I'll post the commentary for this up on MRC as well to try and get some more people in. We've got about 20 showing interest so far. If we get enough, we obviously have 2 lobbies. But there's still spaces. There's no limit on how many people we get in. We just have to see how many people turn up and take it from there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.